I did say we were going to wrap this up with that top 10 favorite episodes of
Mhm.
He-Man. Again, back in August on our social media pages, we asked this amazing fandom what was their favorite Filmation He-Man and the Masters of the Universe episodes, and they responded, and we compiled the results, and now we have an official 40th anniversary fan top 10. So, Rob, how about I count down the episode list, and each time I
Okay.
mention an episode, I don't know, we both maybe say something really quick, whatever comes to mind, a word, a thought, an episode quote, or even a no comments. If it's an episode you didn't like, you know. So, does that work with you, sir?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. We present the top 10 favorite episodes of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe 40th edition. Number 10, The Dragon's Gift.
That's a favorite. My very first storyboard. My first He-Man storyboard. My first Larry DiTillio script. The first appearance of Granomir. I loved it.
I loved it too, and one of my favorite quotes where he's like, Granomir doesn't fight humans, Granomir wins. Love that quote. Number 9, The Witch and the Warrior.
Actually, I don't remember seeing that one.
So that was the one where Teela and Evil Lynn have to work together. And this was the first time that I ever saw Evil Lynn reveal that she had white, spiky hair.
Oh, yes. I did see that one. Yeah.
And my mom looked like Evil Lynn. I'm not teasing you, Rob. My mom looked like Billy Idol. She looked like, or Susan Powder from that Stop the Insanity, infomercials back in the day. She had that little white spiky haircut. And I was like, that's my mom. Evil Lynn is my mom. All right. Number 8, To Save Skeletor. This is the one with that Shigor at the end. Remember that one?
Yes. That was a good one.
Yeah. He was like this one-eyed, large, massive chocolate pudding with tentacles that was going to destroy Eternia. Number 7. Let's see if you remember this one. The Rainbow Warrior.
Yes, that was a good one. That had a good backstory. A lot of good character development in that one.
And that was the one that we fans always found out that a mom always knows, that Queen Marlena hinted that she knew Prince Adam was human. So, great moment. Number 6, Teela's Quest.
Absolutely one of the best. And that's really established the just who is her mother anyway.
Yeah, I remember watching that going, Sorceress is Teela's mom? What? And I don't believe I saw it the first time it ran. Do you know what I mean? So I actually learned that after watching a lot of different episodes. And it was quite surprising. Okay, number 5, Battle Cat. That was the one where we learn where Adam meets Cringer for the first time. And we get that cute Cringer cub.
Yes. Well, I see a running theme in these episodes so far is they're either origin stories or they are character development and backstories, which is what I love.
Yeah. They really dominate this list, but not all of them. And I think the next one will prove that. I think so. Number 4, The Diamond Ray of Disappearance.
The first show broadcast, of course.
Yep. I remember, and I had that litany of Skeletor was like explaining the villains, Triclops and Beastman, and okay.
Yeah, that was basically intro to Eternia.
Number 3. Let's see if you know this one. The House of Shakoti. I assume both parts because
both parts. That was an excellent one. That was a Larry DiTillio script, 2-parter. Don Manuel boarded the first half, and I boarded the second half. The second half was actually the original script, and it got expanded into a two-parter. Part one was actually the expansion off of the part two.
I was amazed when I watched that episode. What struck me the most was when they entered the mouth of Chakotay. You know, the mouth appears, and He-Man bravely, actually they all bravely enter it. And I was like, this is so wild and so odd to see in a He-Man and Masters of the Universe episode.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. When He-Man, when the boy Stanlan is pulled through the door with these tentacles grab him and pull him through the door, and Chakotay's face is on the door, and He-Man slices through the door, cuts her face in half.
Yeah, that was shocking too.
Very shocking. Even though it's stone, it wasn't her real face, but yet visually it was very dramatic.
It was, and it's no wonder for that. It's on this list. So, all right, that was number 3. No, two more to go. Number 2, Evil Seed. Another one that had horrific moments and jump scares. There were a couple times there were jump scares with those vines that just would shoot like from the screen of the Grayskull. Right out to the viewer. And it was, you see those things in horror movies. It's intended to make people jump, flinch in their chair. And here it was in the Evil Seed episode. It was amazing.
My favorite part of that was Evil Seed's death scene. He goes on and on, but Tom Cito did that one, and I really liked that.
My favorite moment of that death scene is the moment afterwards when they're all looking at his decrepit body, his corpse, and all you hear is the whistling of the wind, and it's there's no music, and it's just very chilling, kind of like in the House of Chakotay Part 2. In the beginning, when you hear like the wolves, right, howling, I was like, "Whoa, this is chilling," And this is a He-Man episode. It's so good. It's so good. And finally, number 1, the problem with power. Of course, right? Of course. That's all I can say.
That was written by Bob Ford. He was another one, followed in my footsteps, going from storyboard to writing. He wrote that as a freelance script, but then actually after I left the writing department, after the first season of She-Ra, Arthur brought Bob Forward in to the writing department for the rest of his time at Filmation. So he was one of the top writers.